been over at the door?
Yeah. I told her to be back by 4. You know how fucking she is. You didn't go there, so I gotta go before they close. Ooh.
Well, when I set up a meeting with, you know, the manager at the store, that's the time that we're supposed to be there. So now we're going to go tomorrow when you get off of work.
I definitely don't work tomorrow, so I'll be sure. Oh, I get off at 2 tomorrow.
We'll go tomorrow.
I get off at 2 tomorrow.
Well, Bradley gets off at 11:40. It's his last day of school.
I'm so fucking mad, though. Remember when I gave Boyana my fucking paper for court like 3 weeks ago?
Yeah.
And then she told me to remind her, so I wrote her another note like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
It fucking scheduled me for June 11th, and Boyana's gonna hear about it tomorrow because I scheduled that shit way the fucking advance. I'm going to jail for these goddamn cocksuckers. They can kiss my ass.
And I'm not going to be here to bail you out.
Yeah, I know.
Now, tomorrow's Bradley's last day of school. We're still going to the drive-in, right?
Yes.
Or are you going to blow me off?
No, we're going.
We're going.
We're going.
So if you blow me off, I can run you over?
Oh, yeah. For sure.
Don't you for sure me.
No. No. We're going.
Then we need to find me some boxes.
I guess call Saginaw Albertsons.
Now,
because
when you get off of work tomorrow, you come home and we'll go to errands.
Okay.
And then we'll go to the drive-in.
Okay. So I'm giving.
Because you know I got to be there at like 5.
Right.
Bradley got some awards.
Report card?
No, awards.
Awards?
His report card will come to this house. You have to send it to me.
Bubba!
Good luck. We were doing so good. We went through all the stuff that he brought home from school today. I threw out what we weren't keeping.
Any stuff?
We took all his guys out of the boxes.
Classroom paper collector?
Yeah, that was his job this year.
Nice.
Remember, he had to pick jobs at the beginning of the school year.
Oh, yeah. Well, I really don't want the lizard to die. And I don't really want to take the chance on him. Because, I mean, once they go into depression, it's pretty much it. They're going to die, most likely.
Mm-hmm. Lucy!
Probably better known than
Goose! Do not. If I take him with, tomorrow you'll have to get another carpet and clean that out really good for me. Because my money is going to be extremely tight.
No, I can do that, but I was going to give you guys the bigger cage.
The bigger cage is not going to fit in the back of my truck. That cage will fit lengthways on my truck. With the bigger cage, you can get 2 of them at the same time. Which is what you should do since you're not home all day. That way they're together. That cage will fit in my trunk. You don't want to change. You don't want to put too much stress on him by removing him from his cage anyway, when he's going to be freaking the hell out. What's going on? Lucy! But you'll have to clean it for me.
What you do? So? Say no, I don't get it.
And put him some crickets in there for the weekend. Or for the day that we leave.
Hey, I don't get into trouble. No. Don't look faces. She knows better when I say no. She don't look at me.
We'll have to, right before his cage and stuff goes in the car, have to take some of them chunks of brick that are in the front,
Put it on.
put them in the oven, heat them up, wrap his cage with the blanket,
Oh, for
give him a
heat up.
light blanket for the top, then you set the rocks on top of his cage, and you flip the blanket over it, and it'll keep him warm while we're in transit, because he won't have a light.
I had to buy him work.
What?
So I had to buy him work.
You, okay, what?
I had to buy him work.
Come here. What are you about to do? Go get naked in front of Jeremy?
I forgot to get toilet paper though.
Well,
I
what's
was
new?
gonna take a shower before I go into the
I'd take a shower too. Who's been sucking on your lolly? Stephanie,
No.
with her 60-year-old hands. Your new boyfriend down at the end of the road. Ew.
He's got hot dogs. You don't need
He wants your hot dog.
No.
Yeah.
Mine's not Oscar Mayer sufficient.
Well, what is yours then? Little Debbie sufficient?
Huh?
Huh?
No, mine's just bar S off.
I could do so many jokes right now, but I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice. I gotta be nice. Oh my god.
Time to the agenda. Said hello.
So what made you decide that I could take the dragon? So that's the first thing you said when you walked in the door today.
I mean, I don't want him to die. What are his chances of surviving if he's here?
You're not home.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I watched my last dragon have metabolic bone disease and die. Paid $105 to the vet just to have him say, well, we can put him down. If you really want to try and get him to survive, it'll be about $300 because you can buy about 5 more of them for that.
This is gonna be a fun trip. 4 cats, 1 dog, a 9-year-old, and now a dragon. Yay! Stop staring at him. You're not Superman. Trying to stare at his nakeds.
No? I mean, I don't want. I don't want to keep him, but I don't want him to die.
Well, you're the dork that had to go and fuck everything all up. I'm just gonna up there. Don't even look around like you're innocent.
I know.
Just so you know, in a month you'll realize you're stupid. Because I'm telling you, it's gonna be really quiet. It's gonna be more quiet than what you think. Sure, you could talk to your sister for, hours on end, but hey, you're gonna be really mighty bored. And you can only play with Jeremy so long before he's bored. And when you finally call me and you say, I'm just going to hang up the phone.
Yeah, I can drive one.
You can drive up there. What? What are you going to do? Drive up there and beg and plead and tell me how sorry you are? It's still all very, I'm not going to lecture, but it's still all very confusing to me. Very confusing. It makes zero sense. Like, do you like want to like go skydiving with a man or something? I mean, what? That's why I keep telling you. You make your own decisions. Don't let your sister make your decision for you. Don't let Hobo down the road make the decision for you. You have to do what you need to do to be happy. A week and a half ago, we were planning to get married up in Indiana. Do you remember that conversation? How do you go from that to throwing it all away? I don't understand that. And believe me, I may have my angry moments the past few days, but if you were me and I were you, you'd have them too. It's very, completely confusing to have somebody stand in front of you, and I'm not doing sympathy shit. Somebody stand in front of you or sit next to you or lay next to you and say, I love you, I'm not letting you go anywhere. I'm not going to let anything happen to you. You hear this for months on end, and then all of a sudden it's, fuck you, bye. You realize how confusing that is? And then you keep telling me, well, when I realize my mistake, I'm just going to drive up there. Well, what's that going to do? Bradley and I aren't a toy, Kevin. We're not we have feelings too, just like you do. It's just really fucked up that, you sat here for months claiming me and Bradley as your family, him as your son, and everything, and then you're just going to throw it away like that. So I'm not being a bully or lecturing you. I'm just letting you know that him and I still don't understand. And every time something's said or, whatever, you instantly say, well, I'll drive up there. I don't hate you. You know this. I don't hate you. I just wish whatever, is going through your head or whatever, you would actually talk to me like an adult and not run away and make everybody believe that I'm being mean to you. Because that's furthest from the truth. Could you imagine if you were me how angry you'd be with your temper? You'd be fucking raging. We wouldn't have a fucking bedroom wall. You'd punch the shit out of that bitch right there. And you're laughing because you know I'm right. Did you see how this morning sucked? I was laughing. I was laughing. You know why? Because I'm your alarm clock. You can't handle to get up and get ready for work by yourself anymore. And on top of it, as you ran through this room, your penis was hanging out of your boxers, which made it even more funny because that means your pants were off and you were laying next to Jeremy in that bed with your penis poking out.
No.
Yeah?
No.
Where did he sleep at then? On top of you?
On the floor.
Jeremy slept on the floor.
Yeah, well, I guess he fell asleep. He was honest with you.
On the floor.
When I woke up, he was on the floor.
But what's funny is you were sleeping in another man's room, your penis just, hanging out of your boxers as you run through this morning. That was hilarious.
Yeah.
And what really sucks for you is I'm your alarm clock. I've been doing it for over a year. And you can't even get yourself up to go to work. Because I'm the one that usually does. That's karma. What happened to you this morning? It's God's way of telling you you're stupid.
Oh, don't worry. I was driving to work and I was like,
Yeah. You don't realize all the little things that I do for you, even though I don't do much, but the little things. Like, make sure that you're up for work. You have a clean uniform. I've still been doing that. Despite you and I fighting on and off for the past few days, I've still made sure you had clean clothes to go to work. Even when you ran out the goddamn door on me for, trying to have a conversation with you. Like adults, like people that loved each other are supposed to do. The only person that I've talked to about the whole thing would be Bella and Kick. And I've told you that from day one. Who else was I supposed to talk to? I don't have friends down here to run to their house. My brothers aren't down here. I can't take off and drive 6 hours to somebody's house and be like, hey, he's pissing me off. I can't go down and shove a wiener in that guy's ass down at the end of the road. I mean, what the fuck am I, like, really? No, I get to sit here, and like I told you before, wonder why you're doing this stuff to us, what I did wrong, what's going through your head, because you won't talk to me. And that's what makes me so mad. That's why I get mad at you. Because you think I'm lecturing you, and in reality, I'm trying to save you from making a mistake. Whether you want to be with me right now, or you think you want to be with me in a few weeks, or whatever's going on with you, sending us back to Indiana is going to throw a wrench into everything. You're putting Bradley and me in a position to where we're going to struggle our asses off. Again. Because you just uprooted everything. A week ago. You just... Like what? You want to like go feel some girl's boobs or something? I mean, what? Hell, if you needed like some space or something, you could have said, I want you guys to stay here because I haven't decided what I want to do, but blah, 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 blah. You can't just keep saying, well, when I realize my mistake in a week or two or a month, I'm driving up there. That's your answer for everything. I'm just going to drive up there. I'll be up there. You're going to miss everybody and all the animals a lot more than what you think. Even if I am a pain in the ass sometimes. And this isn't me trying to get back with you. This is me trying to make sure that you're fully thinking about your action right now. Because the way you talk, you're not fully 100% sure. And everybody agrees with me. You got to do what you need to do. But you also need to look at the big picture. You know, it's gonna be it's gonna be really quiet, and you're not used to quiet. You're used to 50 people being in this house before I was here. People coming and going. Animals. You're not gonna, get to go out the door here and step on 3 cats trying to get to the bathroom. Little things like that you'll miss when it's not happening. You won't hear them annoying ass crickets over there all night long. All day long. You won't get to come in and have conversations with Jakers where he tells you off like he always does because you were late bringing him crickets and he couldn't do the Hunger Game reaping.
Hey!
You won't get to yell at her for eating the cat food. You won't get to rub on Jem Jem, which, technically that's Brad's cat, but she's your cat because she likes you the most. Ninja won't get to, put his butt in your face and sleep. You won't have Bald Boy here to go to the things with you or go and do karate. When you don't have Jeremy with you, taking him is what you like to do most because you guys are buddies. And hell, he's been working on going on other roller coasters at Six Flags, just like we asked him to do. Lucy. Jasmine.
No more cat food. Made you sick.
She says, no, it won't. She says, make my tummy feel good.
That's not your food, Lucy. Now I'm going to go yell at Jeremy.
Why are you going to go yell at Jeremy for?
Because I asked him.
You asked him what?
Yes. Hold on. Go get him. Get the goddamn waffle. Take more grass while
Now.
the goddamn wet.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna pull up a point here. Step back into this room. The day that we fought on Brad's birthday, you were mad at me because I was getting mad because Jeremy will tell us he's going to help with something and then he don't. Do you hear that how you're angry right now? But you're containing it. When we're together and you're angry, I'm going to be angry. Because as your whatever, okay, we'll say it this way. As your fiance, my job is to protect you as well and protect what we have. That's what a family does. So yeah, I went off because it's ridiculous to run up the bills when you can flip the light off. Sure, I had the light on last night, but I've been peeing every 10 minutes.
Yeah, but I also woke up in the middle of the night and he was rushing the kitchen light was on.
Mm-hmm.
And I know when I went through, I turned it off.
And do you know why it was on? Because
called
Jeremy come in. That's why if you came in again and you seen the bedroom door shut when I had it open. The second time. Remember when you came in to go to the bathroom, I had it open? Okay, I had it open. Jeremy has a tendency to walk through this hallway and stand there and stare at me when I'm laying in this bed. And that makes me feel very awkward.
That is when she's screwed.
But do you see what I mean? You can ask him to help until we're blue in the face and he won't do anything. And now you want to go in there and rage. Despite what you think, Bella and Kick really do like you. Bella and Kick do. They're just having a hard time understanding as well. Because they both finally seen you happy and you're just gonna toss them. Without even trying a different approach or whatever. Or even specifying what exactly you need so everybody can help you. Lucy.
Okay.
And you're never going to learn to like zip your pants up. Like you need like a flashing light on your pants or something that teaches you how to zip your pants up when you're done peeing. Kevin, I'm not lecturing you. I'm trying to get you to talk or make sure that you're making the right decision for you before you mess everything up. Whether we're boyfriend and girlfriend right now or not, you really need to think about your decision because decisions always have consequences, and you think it's as easy as driving up there and fixing it. I'm going to have over a 20-hour drive on my hands, and I'm going to have to do a lot of thinking while I'm driving. And having a woman sit there and think that long, that's really bad. Lucy! Oh, where's my flicky fuck? Okay. Hello.